Alrighty, I'm over here in Adobe Photoshop, and this could be done. Well, I'm in Photoshop CC, but this can be done in CS6, CS5. It doesn't matter what version of Photoshop you're using. However, here's a quick tip. I just wanted to show you guys. I hate kind of showing you guys partially done projects, but I was in the middle of this project of cutting this lady out here, and it looks like she's cut out pretty good. And what I have done is I have gone over to my layer where I want to put it over here on a new layer, because I'm adding this to a website here, and it seems like she looks pretty good here. Let me go ahead and zoom out real fast to show you, and then I kind of did a little bit of a light back there with the brush because there's some pieces of her that's kind of, poking through that I can see like right over in there as I zoom in. Let me go ahead and hit the plus there. I'm using a Wacom tablet today, and sometimes it doesn't respond the way I want it to. Um, but you can see right around the shoes there, and you can see a little piece right over in there that looks pretty bad. That's, most people won't notice, but as, a designer, we kind of notice those things. So what I did was, like I mentioned before, added a light behind there, and it kind of disguises it for you. But that's not the tip I really wanted to show you. What I really want to show you is, what you can do is you can go over here, you can double click the layer, and I've already done so, but when I go to click the layer, and what you do is you add yourself a stroke to your cutout, and your stroke is going to reveal and show you the parts that you missed there. You think that you've kind of got it all, but you really didn't. So it doesn't matter what color what the stroke is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my brush here real fast, and black hide and white reveals, of course, and make sure that we're painting on top of um, our mask layer there. And you see I touched it there outside of the mask, so I do need to go back, and my shortcuts don't work for some reason when I have my Wacom tablet connected. So if anybody knows why that is, please leave it in the comments and let me know. So I'm selected on my mask layer there. I created my mask with this button right here, and black hides and white reveals. So I'm painting with a black brush because I want to hide the pieces that I missed there. And we can really get in detail by zooming in. I am just terrible in Photoshop without my shortcuts. But let me go back to my brush there, and my brush shortcut works, but for some reason the others don't. And I'm just painting with a hard brush, and I'm just removing that piece of the stroke there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this piece right here that I showed you, because I'm not going to bore you and hold you here to watch me, clean all this up. And cutting out images, as we know, can be very, very tedious. So let me right click on here real fast. Can't get my mouse to work either. I'm going to try to resize my brush with my bracket keys, and okay, there it is. Okay, it's freaking out on me here, and get my brush a little bit smaller. Alright, that's a good size brush. Make sure I'm on that hard brush there. Enter to commit it, and you see the little black pixels there. I will go through really fast here, and I'm going to take this off of there because I don't want the Wacom to do its thing. So just kind of the piece that I showed you here, I'm going to show you this, and we'll leave a few black pixels there. Not going to get really deep into this, and I'm going to kind of clean this up. The part that I showed you, let's go back to the zoom real fast, and I'm going to zoom in, zoom out, and bring this thing over here. I'm going to turn off that stroke, and you can see that area right there. Let me zoom back in a little bit more. You can see this area right here to where it's cleaned up. It looks a little bit better, but I still have a lot of cleaning up to do in reference to my cutout here to make it look really good. And I'm going to show you where it's going to look at with 100%. And let me go ahead and zoom out. And this is pretty much where it's going to look 100% right here. Even though that looks okay, that looks good. I mean, that will work right there. However, if you really want to clean up your cutouts, make sure that you add a stroke to them. That way you can get it to where you can see what you're doing versus kind of going in blindly and you believe that you have it all. So that's it for this tutorial. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.